What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some Road to the Show here today. It's a 3-game set against the Mets, and we're playing in Arizona this time around. So let's see if we can take 2 of 3 here. We're coming off of a fresh series win when playing the Angels. And here we are, bottom of the first, and I'm batting third in the order. Runner on first, 1 away. Sean Manaea on the mound for the Mets. He hits 95 on his 4-seamer. Sinker at 95 as well. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a foul ball on a 4-seamer almost right in the middle of the zone. We have an 0-1 count now. I'm a career 261 hitter against the Mets, so that's kind of cool. Oh, I shouldn't have swung at that slider off the inside corner. Quite a bit off the inside corner, I might add. 0-2 the count after not having a good swing there on that pitch. The 2-strike pitch from Manaea, and he got me swinging on a 4-seamer up and in. I'm apparently swinging at everything today. Maybe that means I've had too much caffeine, as I'm trying to throw every pitch into the outfield. Here we go, top of the second. Tyrone Taylor at the plate for the Mets, hitting a lowly 173 on the season. He's got an 0-1 count with the bases empty and 2 outs here against Dane Dunning. Wind up and the pitch from the Diamondbacks starter. Come on, big guy. It's a bunt down the third base line. Is that going to stay fair? It is. Bang, bang play at first, and we got him. How about that? That's going to end things here in the top of the second. Really close play there. So we're going to move on, see where we end up. It's the bottom of the third. I'm at the plate for the second time today. 0 for 1 after that strikeout in my first plate appearance. Runner on second, 2 away. Sean Manaea still on the mound for the Mets. First pitch of the at-bat from him this time around. Inside with the 4-seamer. We take that one for a ball. I'm sure Jake is out there going, yeah, buddy. Second pitch. Oh, and I swing at a slurve that hooked way off the inside corner. 1-1 the count. I was a little out in front of that bad boy to boot. Swing and a miss at a 4-seamer on the outside third of the plate. That's going to be a 1-2 count. I have not made contact with a swing yet in this series so far. The 1-2 pitch. And this is another swing and a miss on a 4-seamer off the inside corner. And there's 2 Ks next to my name now. That is not a good start. We're going to move on, though, to my next at-bat in the bottom of the 6th. 1-0 ball game now. Arizona in the lead. And I'm standing in 0 for 2 with a pair of Ks next to my name. Nobody out, nobody on, so I get a dynamic challenge with those bases being empty. We're going to get on base after taking the first pitch, because I need to take first pitches more often anyway. Here we go, Sean Manaea with pitch number 74 of the game, and it's a 4-seamer in the zone. So an 0-1 count is how we're starting things here. Second pitch of the at-bat. It's a swing and a miss on a 4-seamer above the zone on the outer third. 0-2 hole in a hurry. The 2-strike pitch. Above the zone on the inside corner. That one's taken for a ball, though, so now we have a 1-2 count. Next pitch. Below the knees on the outer third with a 4-seamer. Evens up the count at 2-2. He's throwing me a steady diet of 4-seamers here. Throws me with a 4-seamer and up and in, but it's still in the zone. And a backwards K completes the hat trick for me in this game. We come back bottom of the 8th. 2-1 the score. Arizona in the lead. 2 outs and nobody on. And I'm standing in 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Jose Butto is at the plate. He's on the mound. He hits 96 with his 4-seamer. And that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Low and inside with the 4-seamer. 1-0 the count in front of 32,290 paid attendance for today's game. Next pitch is a 4-seamer in the inner third. And that's the first pitch I've been able to make contact with all game. The 1-1 pitch now. Got a piece of a circle change well below the knees. Should have let that one go, but swinging for the fences here. The mighty Casey is at it again. 1-2 pitch. Up and away with a 4-seamer. We have a 2-2 count now. It's the second time we've worked a 2-2 count in this game. Outside with the 4-seamer runs the count full. So we're going to have a payoff pitch on the way now from Jose Butto. Here it comes. And it's a chopper to third. Finally got a hold of one. Oh, bang bang play at first. Man, where's the review on that one? I think I beat that one out, but it's better than a strikeout. So we're going to move on. The Diamondbacks are going to take the win in this one. Final score 2-1. Dane Dunning takes his third win of the season. And we're going to move on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. And we're starting off game number 2. In the top of the first, runner on first and nobody out for Jeff McNeil. He's hitting .279 on the season. And he was a Silver Slugger Award winner in 2022. Zach Gallen is the man on the mound for the Diamondbacks in this one. The 1-1 pitch from him to Jeff McNeil. Perfect ground ball. No. Blooper into left field. Oh, man. Throw comes into me at third. No advancement from the runner, so runners on first and second with nobody out here in the top of the first. We don't need to see the replay of that. Top of the first, still nobody out. Bases are loaded. Francisco Alvarez at the plate for the Mets, hitting .231 on the season. He was a Silver Slugger winner in 2024. So let's see what he's going to get here. We're looking for that double play ball at the very least. We may even just throw home to prevent the run from scoring. It's a pop-up. You betcha, baby. Infield fly rule is called. And there we go. That is out number 1. Perfect time for a pop-out. Double play can end the inning and keep it, or end this half of the inning and keep it scoreless, but that's not what happened. 2-0 the score now. Bottom of the first, runner on third and 2 away. I'm standing in, batting .248 on the season in the cleanup spot today. And I get a dynamic challenge because of that runner on third. And we just want to drive in the run. A base hit is going to be required to make this happen, but Jose Quintana is on the mound for the Mets. He throws a sinker that hits 93, four-seamer at 92. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. Low and inside with the 12-6 curve. 1-0 the count to start things here. So we're laying off first pitches a little bit better in this series. Next pitch is a four-seamer, almost right down the middle. 1-1 the count as I managed to foul that one off. Next pitch. Sinker above the knees on the inside corner, and Quintana is not happy about that. I don't blame him. That should have been a strike, but it was called a ball by the home plate umpire. The 2-1 pitch now. Got a piece of that sinker just below the knees and fouled it away. So the count moves to 2-2. Pitch number 5 of the at-bat from Quintana. Sinker on the outer third, got a piece of that and fouled it away. I was actually out in front of that one a little bit. So the count stays 2-2. Next pitch. Froze me with a sinker above the knees on the inside corner. Same place that he got a ball called earlier in the at-bat, and he hits it again. This time gets the call. And it's a backwards K next to my name for this one. We're going to move on to the bottom of the third, where the Mets now hold a 3-1 lead. 2 outs, nobody on, and I'm standing in for the second time 0 for 1. Lots of Ks next to my name in this series so far. First pitch from Quintana. Swung on and fouled away, a circle change below the knees on the outer third. Yes, I know, Jake, I'm swinging at first pitches again. The 0-1 pitch from Quintana. Got me with a sinker just above the knees on the inner third. And yeah, that's not a good start. 0-2 pitch. Fouled off a sinker outside the zone. What is this? I'm watching the ones in the zone, swinging on the ones outside of the zone. Somehow still an 0-2 count. Another one below the zone, swung on, fouled away, and the count remains 0-2. Is he going to go off speed this time? Let's see. You betcha he is. Slurve way up and in. That one almost dusted my chin there. We have a 1-2 count after not offering at that one. Below the knees on the outside corner with a sinker there. We watched that for ball number 2. We finally worked the count back to even at 2-2 after 6 pitches. The 2-2 pitch is underneath the knees on the inside corner, and we have a full count here in the bottom of the third. Kyle Farmer's the man in the on-deck circle. The payoff pitch from Quintana. Fouled off a sinker below the knees. Why won't I just accept the walk here, huh? 8 pitches into the at-bat, and payoff pitch number 2. That's sent out to deep center field. Center fielder's running back. He's going to be able to make the play. And it's just a long fly ball out to end the third inning. We're moving on to the fourth, trailing the Mets by a score of 3-1. We come back top of the sixth. Still a 3-1 ball game. Runner on second and 1 away for Lamonte Wade Jr. He's 0 for 2 on the day and 0 for 4 on the series. Garrett Clevenger is now on the mound out of the bullpen for the Diamondbacks. And the 1-2 pitch from the left-hander here. Routine ground ball to me. We'll throw to first. Easy play. 2 away here in the top of the sixth. We come back bottom half of the inning. I'm leading off at the plate. 0 for 2 days so far. 245 the batting average. Nobody out, nobody on. Jose Quintana still on the mound for the Mets. And the first pitch of the at-bat from him. In the zone with a four-seamer. We foul that one away. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat. Outside for a ball. Four-seamer not going to get the call out there. 1-1 the count. Third pitch of the at-bat from Quintana. Popped up a four-seamer at only 89 miles an hour. And left fielder's running in to make the play. That's all she wrote. Out number 1 in the bottom of the sixth is complete. We come back bottom of the seventh. Still a 3-1 ball game. I'm standing in 0 for 3 on the day. Still rocking an 0 for on the series. Bases have runners on the corners. 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat from Drew Smith. Oh, lost my bat. yeah, that ain't going to work out so well. Whee, there she goes. Whoopsie poopsie. 0-1 the count after not making contact with that swing. Now, Drew Smith does hit 97 on the four-seamer. That's the only thing he's got that's quick. Second pitch from him. Swing and a miss at a four-seamer on the inside corner at the top of the zone. And we have an 0-2 hole in a hurry. Oh, and 2 strike pitches, a slur below the knees on the outside corner. And yeah, I don't think I like this new bat any more than I had liked the old bat. So, yeah. We come back bottom of the ninth. It's a 5-1 ball game now. Mets in the lead. 1 out. Runners on first and second. And I'm standing in 0 for 4 on the day. 0 for 8 on the series. Edwin Diaz is on the mound for the Mets trying to close things out. He hits 101 on the four-seamer. 99 on his two-seamer. Slider will top out at 93. And a swing and a miss at a four-seamer right down the middle. Makes for an 0-1 count to start this at-bat. Only hitting .205 against right-handed pitching this season. Next pitch is a slider just off the inside corner. I thought that was going to hook in and get me. But no, we have a 1-1 count now. Third pitch of the at-bat from Diaz. Four-seamer just below the knees. I somehow got a piece of that and fouled it away. 1-2 the count. Probably should have watched that one, but we watched the next pitch, which is a slider off the plate away. 2-2 the count after not offering it that one. And the 2-2 pitch is also off the plate away with a slider. Full count here with 2 on and 1 away. Payoff pitch from Edwin Diaz. That's sent out to right center field. This might get down for extra bases. We'll find out. It does, and it hops over the wall. It hopped completely over the pool out there, too. So it's an RBI ground rule double for me. That breaks up my 0 for on the day. It's not enough to get the Diamondbacks back in the game as we lose game number 2, 5-3 the final score. Zach Gallen takes his first loss of the season and now has a 6-1 record. We're going to move on to game number 3 and see who can win the rubber match of this 3-game series. And here we go. Top of the first, no score, runner on first, 2 outs. Francisco Lindor at the plate for the Mets. He's hitting .262 on the season. And Brandon Pfaadt is the man on the mound for the Diamondbacks here. It's an 0-1 pitch on the way from the right-handed Pfaadt. We'll see if we can get that easy out here to get out of the top of the first. Ground ball to me at third. Easy play. Throw across the diamond in plenty of time. And that's all she wrote for the top of the first. We're moving on to the bottom half with no score here in Arizona. Speaking of the bottom of the first, 2 outs and nobody on. I'm standing in batting third in the order today. Luis Severino is on the mound for the Mets. He hits, 99 on his four-seamer, looks like. 90 on his circle change, 87 on the slider. Cutter will top out at 93 and 98 on his two-seamer as well. First pitch of the at-bat. Ooh, slider at the top of the zone. Called a ball. That's close, man. So we have a 1-0 count to start things here in Game 3. Next pitch is a four-seamer, almost right down the middle. Fouled it off, though, so 1-1 the count. I was really late on that swing. So the 1-1 pitch, just below the knees with the circle change, had me out in front and fouled that one off as well. So we have a 1-2 count. Below the knees with a slider evens up the count at 2-2 here. Come on, big fella, get one in the zone. I'd like to get a hold of one. Oh, check swing on a slider on the outer third, and the game check swung me, so what can you do? There's another K next to my name for this series. This has been largely forgettable at the plate so far. Top of the second, when we come back to it, Ronnie Mauricio is at the plate for the Mets, hitting .255 on this season. Got a 1-2 count with that runner on first and nobody out. Wind up and the pitch from Brandon Pfaadt. We're looking for that double play ball here. That's not going to be it. It's going to be a pop-up for the shortstop. I don't know why they have no left fielder, not the shortstop. I don't know why they have me come in to field this fielding opportunity, because there's nothing I can do with it. But that is the first out here in the top of the second. We'll move on to the bottom of the third. It is now a 4-2 ball game. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day, 1 for 10 on the series. Severino still on the mound here. 2 outs, nobody on. Let's see what I can do with the first pitch. Watch a four-seamer above the knees and down the middle of the plate, so it's an 0-1 count. That's what I'm going to do with that pitch. This one, though, misses the zone at the knees just off the inside corner. 1-1 the count. Third pitch of the at-bat now. Got a piece of a slider below the knees on the outer third. Way out in front of that bad boy. So we have a 1-2 count after fouling that one down the third baseline. Way above the zone with a four-seamer there. Evens up the count at 2-2. Come on, big fella. Give me something good to swing at here. That's not it. Slider way off the plate away. That makes the count full. 3-2 the count. Payoff pitch on the way from Severino, and I swing at a cutter well above the zone. What the heck am I doing? Another strikeout next to my name. We come back bottom of the sixth. It's an 11-2 ball game. The Mets are making a mockery out of this game already. Nobody out, nobody on. Luis Severino still on the mound for the Mets. First pitch of the at-bat. Got a piece of the four-seamer right down the middle and fouled it away. 0-1 the count. Last 3 games I've hit 1 double. The 0-1 pitch. Inside on the four-seamer at the knees. 1-1 the count after not offering it that one. Pitch number 3. Well above the zone with the four-seamer, and the count is now 2-1. I've only seen one pitch even close to the zone here, so the 2-1 pitch. Got a piece of a circle change just off the outside corner at the knees. That makes the count 2-2 as that one went foul. The 2-2 pitch is inside by a bunch. Four-seamer there about got me, and we have another full count here in the bottom of the sixth. Payoff pitch in the zone and fouled off with a four-seamer on the inner third. We're going to do the payoff pitch a second time here. Come on, big guy. Outside, we finally draw a walk and get our butts on first base. That's one way to jumpstart the offense, hopefully. We come back bottom of the seventh. Didn't do that much. And 11-4 the score currently. And I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day with a walk on my line score. 2 outs and nobody on here in the bottom of the seventh. And Tyler McGill is the man on the mound for the Mets out of the bullpen. He hits 97 on his four-seamer. Looks like he also hits 90 on the circle change. And that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch there just missed a four-seamer above the knees, and it went foul down the first base line. 0-1 the count. Second pitch now from McGill. Oh, and I'm hacking at a four-seamer well above the zone. 0-2 the count after not making contact with that swing. The two-strike pitch from McGill. And it's another strikeout for me as I swing at a slider low and away to end the seventh inning. Holy mackerel. Not a good time at the plate in this series, I tell you. We come back again, bottom of the ninth. It is now a 16-8 ball game. One out, nobody on. Johan Ramirez at the mound for the Mets. He hits 97 on the sinker, 96 on the four-seamer. Slider only 85 miles an hour. And the first pitch is that slider off the plate away. Easy take for a ball there. 1-0 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Ramirez. Got a piece of that four-seamer on the outer third. It's fouled away, though, so 1-1 is now the count. Pitch number 3. Up and away with a four-seamer. 2-1 the count. Come on, big guy. Give me something good to swing at. I'd love to get another base hit in this series. Oh, a good one, too. Sinker down the middle, late swing. Just about took the first base coach's head off with that foul ball. 2-2 the count. Pitch number 5. Oh, swing and a miss at a sinker on the inner third. There's another strikeout with me at the dish. Oh, this is just getting uglier as it goes. Arizona's going to take the loss here. 16-8 the final score as the Mets win 2 out of 3 when they come to town. Brandon Pfaadt takes loss number 8 on the season. Largely forgettable at the plate for me in this one. So, yeah, not pretty. We got to turn things around for the next series. We'll be playing at home again. That's the only good news of it. So that's going to be the end of our series. Also going to be the end of the episode. For those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the fun social media things. And we will see you in the next one.